Mmm, so good. I'm gonna do this video, I promise. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been here, my name is Anna, or you can call me Anna B or Anna Buena. I am a designer by day, and I'm here to give you some practical design tips to use in your everyday life. Today is going to be a very special episode because I'm doing my first app critique, and I'm going to be critiquing Spotify. So if you don't know what an app critique is, it's essentially a framework that a lot of designers use to help us kind of exercise our design thinking process. It's basically analyzing the apps and walking through a particular scenario or a particular problem that the app is trying to solve, and kind of talking through some of the design principles that we have learned over the years. If you don't already know what Spotify is, it's a digital music service that allows you to access millions of songs. And I like the app because they were kind of the first ones to provide streaming services for music. I don't know if Pandora came first, but if you remember back in the day, I'm kind of aging myself. If you remember back in the day, you had to buy the entire album or you had to buy the entire song just to be able to listen to that song. But when Spotify came along, it was really the first time that I was like, okay, I'm willing to pay for a subscription, because how cool is it that I'm able to just stream my music unlimited, or millions of songs. I can just search for them, create an album, and be able to also share it with my friends. I'm willing to pay a little bit more for this subscription because the service that it provides is very valuable to me as a user. They really disrupted social norms in terms of collaborating with other people to be able to listen to music, share your music. When shelter in place first happened, our team was trying to find ways to keep our collaboration really strong. So what we decided to do was do a collaborative playlist on Spotify where every team member can put in songs, add their favorite songs. It was really just meant for us to maintain our collaborative culture, which I really, really love. And it's something fun for us to do that kind of took our mind off of all of the heavy things that were going on. And what I really appreciate about Spotify is that you are able to collaborate with other people and just share your interests, share your favorite songs to them, and at the same time they're able to sort of add on to that playlist. So it's kind of a fun thing that we did. So I'm going to do exactly just that, and I'm going to be critiquing that particular feature. The first thing that I'm going to do is walk you through a particular scenario. So like I've mentioned before, I'm going to go through the sort of collaborative adding a playlist and being able to share your playlist, because I think it's one of the cooler features that Spotify has. I'm going to be personifying myself as the user type. I am an avid music listener. I love collaborating with people, and I am also fairly tech savvy. I'm also recognizing that I have certain privileges as far as like being able to access the internet, and as a non-disabled user, I have 10 fingers. I'm able to speak, I'm able to see clearly. Yeah, let's go ahead and walk through the app. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open my Spotify app. It already makes me feel really energetic and vibrant just by looking at the colors. I think they're one of the few apps that actually has a black background or a dark background, so I really like that. It's certainly very different from all the other apps that have a white background. Right away I'm seeing all of my, they're greeting me good evening, which makes me feel really good. They have all of my recently played, they have my throwback, and yeah, it just makes me feel really energetic, really excited to use this, and the colors are just really vibrant. The images are also really, really crisp and the visual is just spot on. Let's go ahead and create our playlist. I don't really know where to go to add a particular playlist, but the great thing about Spotify is the learnability. So you go to the app and you kind of play around with the feature once, and the learnability is very high because you remember it after just learning how to use it once. I will go ahead and just play around as I'm clicking on search. That's probably pretty intuitive that you're not going to be able to create your playlist there. You can search whatever songs you want, but I'm going to go ahead and go to my library. So I can see a feature or an icon here that says plus. So that's a good indication that I'm able to add something. I don't know what it is yet. Am I able to add a song? Am I able to add a playlist, an album, a particular type of content? So I don't know, but that's a good indication that I'm able to at least take action on something. So I'm going to go ahead and just press that. So I like that it's giving me a hint of this is going to be a new playlist. The instructions are very simple. Give your playlist a name. It's giving me enough hint that is actually really personable too. It's telling me just by reading that this is going to be able to help me create a playlist. So I love that there's also a hint, my playlist number 26, so that if you can't think of a name, it's not showing up as blank and you can easily change that. It's already highlighted for you. If you don't feel like customizing your playlist name, then you can go ahead and create that playlist. So I'm going to go ahead and rename that playlist to Chill Vibes. Yes, because we're very chill today. Chill. So I'm going to go ahead and click create. There's only one action button, call to action, and I really appreciate that. You're not really giving the user much of a choice but to create it or to exit out. So I'm going to go ahead and click create. Right away it takes me to this empty playlist. And so they're also recommending songs for you here. I love that it's giving me the affordance that there are recommended songs here, and you can scroll down. So I love that, and the layout is very nice. You can see the title, who the creator of the list is. You can see the two main icons is, I'm assuming this is a universal icon that means download, and I'm seeing like a little person or a little outline of a person with a plus. So that's telling me that I can either add some people here or share my playlist to someone else. Also, the call to action, add songs, is right below. Let's find some songs for your playlist. Again, the tagline is just very personable. Sounds like they're speaking to me. So it's very like personalized. And I love the messaging. The kind of overall structure is really great. And if I want to add songs, I could just press that add song button. As you can see, they're giving you suggested songs as well, which I love. The search functionality is also at the top. Again, not leaving it blank and always having some sort of tagline. Play what you love, search for artists, songs, and more. Not only is it giving me instructions on what to do in this particular section, but it's also giving me some kind of encouragement. Play what you love. So I really love that feeling of reading that. I'm gonna go ahead and search for Cardi B. Yes. You can see it's already populating some of the Cardi B songs. I'm gonna pick Wild Side because I'm really into this song. And if you don't know, the particular title, or if you only know the artist, I love that it's giving me some recommended songs, probably based on an algorithm. I'm gonna go ahead and click add because I know that add button is add. And so Right, and it changed from suggested to similar to wild side. So it's taking that information and they're kind of being smart about it. Like, let's just not keep putting suggested, songs that we might not, or that the user might not like. I already typed in wild side, so now it changed from suggested to similar songs. Like, I love that feature. And so I'm gonna go ahead and add, Bouncin', Pasadena, in my bag, yes, and it's giving me a pop-up notification that says added to chill vibes. I love that. I don't really know what the options are, this pagination down here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and explore that. Oh, okay, so now it takes me back to suggested. I love that. I can go ahead and add the future by Tina Shea. Dance pop for you. Ooh, yes. I'm going to go ahead and add some old school right here and Vogue, Brandy, TLC. Yo, I'm totally aging myself. But I love the old school R&Bs. What else do we have here? Pop, rap. It's probably, and recently played. It's probably taking a lot of my, the songs that I'm listening to, and it's already suggesting different genres for me. You're not just stuck thinking about what songs to put in there, but they're not only suggesting you songs, but actually categorizing them for you. So I love that. Okay, so now that we have added our songs, I can go ahead and X out. The thing that I love about this is you can easily add it by pressing this add plus music icon on the right hand side. Part, Childish Gambino, yes. If I had to make one suggestion, when you first click on this playlist, it doesn't show you the search field. Now, they might have done that on purpose through research or something, but you kind of had to know to scroll up to be able to access that. Which is not bad, but you just have to know that it's there at the top because you don't really see it right away. I love the layout of this in that it's not too overwhelming. Like the recommended songs, I think they limit it to only 6 songs, which I love. It's not like an infinite scroll and you can refresh it. That tells you a little bit of the user's engagement as well. If they keep refreshing it, that means they want to know more about it, so you can probably get some analytics for that, which is always useful. So the more data you have, the better. Also, what I appreciate about Spotify is that every song that you either play or currently playing or is on pause is always a static thing right in the bottom. So right on top of your main navigation menu, you have the song that you're currently playing, or the last song that you were currently listening to, which is never going to go away if you click search, if you click the library. I love that the action is always there. So if I feel like, searching and playing the song at the same time, I can easily do that. So Spotify, plus points for you. I'm going to go ahead and share this playlist. I appreciate that the 2 main icons right here are the download and the share button. I'm assuming that's a share button because it has a person and a plus. Let's look at the hamburger menu, see what kind of information that they have here. Oh, make collaborative. Look at this. I also appreciate that they have additional features that they kind of hid under the hamburger menu so as not to overwhelm the user. So then I'm going to go ahead and click the share icon. Oh, I love this. All right, see how it really pops up, like everything gets grayed out and this white box really pops up. I have 3 graphics that immediately tell you that this is going to be shared out to multiple people. Very, very playful. I love that. And they're asking you, make this a collaborative playlist. It's very straight to the point. It's not confusing the users by any means, at least not for me. Anyone will be able to add songs to it. So not only are they asking you, are you sure you want to do this? But they're also giving you a secondary disclaimer that if you share this or if you make this collaborative, anyone will just be able to add songs to this playlist. So let's go ahead and make this collaborative. All right, so now it's giving me options on how I want to share it. I can copy the link, love that. So if I want to just like copy and paste the link to a text message or to other apps that are not here, like a WhatsApp or any other like Discord, any other messaging app, I can certainly do that. Instagram, Twitter, messages, and these are probably like the three things that are the three sharing mechanisms that I use the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and click messages. I'm gonna go ahead and share this to my boyfriend. And there's that. The overall sharing of the playlist experience for me was really good. The learnability was also really easy. Spotify has just created a wonderful app. They just keep adding on really meaningful features, not just for me, but also for my friends that I want to collaborate with. So that concludes our app critique. I hope you liked this video and you found this information very useful. Leave me comments below on like some of the techniques that I might have missed and some of the techniques that you use as well when you're critiquing an app. And as always, feel free to like and subscribe. And I'm gonna go ahead and listen to this Chill Vibes playlist because I need to chill out. And you should do the same. All right. Bye.